Good morning, all. Thanks for joining. I'm audible.
You audible.
Yeah,
Good morning.
thank you. Thanks for confirmation. So let's start the session today. Guys, today we are going to discuss about AWS infrastructure and in the infrastructure, how the network is set up and what is a network name is and how to configure that everything I'll explain today. I hope everyone you know how to create AWS account, right? I'm not repeating that topic. So whoever not attended how to create AWS account, you please watch the first video, the demo video, so you can start creating AWS account. During the AWS account creation, in case of any problem, you can please reply on the WhatsApp group. Anyone will help you. Okay? Thank you. So let's connect to my AWS account, aws.amazon.com. This is a website where you can log into AWS Cloud services. Click on sign into the console, click here, and you can select the root user. Root user is a main account which you can manage all AWS services. A root user is a main account which we can use manage all the services in AWS account. Okay, here somebody have some questions. Sir, everybody have a individual AWS account they're managing in the AWS projects in the company. No, that's wrong. Okay, everybody they don't have, you don't have root user accounts. Nobody have a root user account, including me. Okay, everybody once you join the project, you will get a IAM user. That means you are part of the project. You are a part of the AWS administrator, AWS developer, AWS DevOps engineer. So based on the role, your IAM user will be get created. So with that IAM user only, you will be logging into AWS Management Console. But IAM user does not have by default full administrator. By default, it is only read-only permissions are available. It is only read-only permissions are available. So whenever whenever I start the IAM services explanation, there I can explain what is IAM, how to create users, how to create a groups, how to create a policies, that I will explain. Okay, so now I'm stopping here. I'm logging into root user. So root user username password will not share to anyone. Mostly the root user ID will be whoever a senior most administrator is managing the account, he has, even though that person is not logging into root user ID. And click sign in. Once you sign in, you will get this main console. This we called as, you know, right? AWS Console homepage. This is called as AWS Console homepage. So you can operate every service in this console only. But you will be logging in your real-time environment with the IAM user. So with IAM user, what are the permissions you have? Only that services you can manage. Okay. Example, you have a salary. Today is 30th June. Maybe in next 2 days you will get salary, right? So once you got a money, you'll go to supermarket. You'll buy all the products, each and every product you'll buying in a basket? No, right? Whatever the product you need, okay, you'll buy that. Suppose, suppose Pankaj is from North India. So Nagarjuna is from South India, right? Okay. So Nagarjuna eating only rice, so he will buy more rice packets. Pankaj, he is from North India. His culture is he'll eat rotis. He will buy wheat flour, right? So he'll buy more packets, wheat flours, right? The same way, in AWS environment, if you go to services, all the services are there. Okay, you're not managing all the services. You're not managing all the service. That is not your job. Only you're managing limited services. Specific service you are. Suppose Raghavendra, he's from database administrator background. Raghavendra is coming from database administrator background. Pankaj, he is from network background. So previously, they don't have a cloud infrastructure. So slowly, their infrastructure is moving to on-prem to cloud environment. On-prem to cloud. So now Pankaj only he can manage only network services here. Only network services he will manage. Raghavendra, he will be managing only database related services. But some dependent services are required, they will get access. So remaining services, they don't have access. That is managed by IAM. I hope everyone is clear. Let's move on to the important topic. Okay, this AWS environment, that means AWS data centers. AWS environment means AWS data center. Guys, AWS is a brand. Amazon is a brand. Okay, Amazon has a multiple businesses. Amazon Web Services we are learning. That's a cloud-based services. Amazon.com, it's a e-commerce portal where we can buy the products. So only we are buying the products. Maybe if you are selling some products, you can do a merchandise account in Amazon and you can add your products and you can sell. You can affiliate marketing. Maybe I'm a YouTuber. I have a good followers are there, tech YouTubers. Okay, one of I'm them. So I have a huge followers in my YouTube channel. So I can open YouTube website. I can open Amazon site. I can take one product. I can review it. If that is good, I can promote to my viewers. So I give the links in the below video. I can send the promotions codes to buy my customers. I'll get some referral bonuses. That's called affiliate marketing. So this is one type of business. Other than that, Amazon Prime Videos. This is a OTT platform. Okay, we can watch the movies and web series and the serials. Other video content we are watching on the OTT platform. This is other platform it has. So Amazon, it's a very big company. It's a very big company. You cannot imagine that much of big company. Okay, one of the important part segment you are learning today. Understood? Not only you are learning small technology and small tool, you are learning world's biggest technology you are learning here. World's one of the number one technology, not number two, number three, number one technology it is. So almost 34% of the customers are using these services. World's 34% of the customers. That means you can calculate in India, you can take 100 IT companies and 100 IT companies, 30 plus companies are using these services. 30 plus companies. That means 34% of the customers are using these products. So you have a huge credibility, okay, and a huge job opportunities outside, but right now is a recession, that's a part, okay, but there is a huge customer base and huge client base also available. Perfect, that's well and good. Okay, what's the next thing? These data centers, the customers utilization, Amazon Web Services gradually increasing the data centers. At present, I think uh, how many data centers are there? We can check that. Go to Google. Go to Google. Here you can check AWS Global Infrastructure Map. AWS Global Infrastructure Map, and open this video, and we have a 99 availability zones. That means 99 data centers, guys, not one or two. 99 big data centers are available. Cloud data centers are available. If one data center is completed, next 100 data centers all over the world. So these 99 data centers, okay, they launched in 31 locations, 31 locations, 31 regions. We call as 31 regions. So India, in India, so they're not specific India, we called as Asia Pacific. So mostly the world was dividing into not countries, in a continents. Okay, you know, right? Europe is one continent, Canada is one continent, Europe, Middle East, Africa is one continent, Asia Pacific is continent. Like that, they have divided. So the the dividing of worlds, regions, the locations like this. Okay, these are the things are there. US East, US West, Asia Pacific, Canada, Europe, South America, Middle East, like that they have divided. So now you can run your business anywhere, the nearest data center you can use, and you can create and manage your services. Understand? Any questions? No? So guys,
Not so far.
right, good. Thank you very much. So I'm not using Hyderabad, Mumbai. These are the locations because of I already used these services. I already used these locations. I created some services. I configured something. If I'm open that location, maybe Hyderabad, Mumbai, probably you'll get some confused. So today, whoever joined is a fresher and first time, and you look at the screen, you'll get some confusions. Okay, so for that reason, I never used before. I never used before any of the region. I will take it and I will come forward and I can explain what is the AWS cloud infrastructure look like. Okay, how we can set up the network. So for that, I'm going to open Canada. Just give me a minute. I'm back. So right now I'm in Canada, Canada Central. So the Canada Central, how many data centers are there? Canada Central is one specific location, right? In that specific location, how many data centers are there? So the data center based on the network. If the data center is there, definitely network is created. If you have a two data center, two networks. If three data center, three networks. By default, networks will get created. So to verify this, what we need to do, go to services and scroll down. Here there is an option called networking and content delivery. You can click here. Here there is an option called VPC, isolated cloud resources, VPC, virtual private cloud. You can click this and it will open the console. It will open the console. See guys, only one VPC is there. Here subnets. Subnets is nothing but number of regions they have created one subnet. Number of regions, the one subnet they created. So totally 3 availability zones means 3 data centers are available. In Canada, 3 data centers are available. So mostly people don't know what is meaning of data center. You can check here the pic. See guys, this is the data center. This is a data center. Normally the people are maintained in one floor, some servers they'll maintain. They can do their business. That's the personal data center they used it. So this type of big data center they used for cloud services. This is one data center. So like this, there are 3 data centers are available. Like this, 3 data centers are available. These 3 data centers are differently located. Like example, one data center will be connected with other data center at least 100 to 120 miles. Okay, each data center will be connecting to other data center. The distance is 100 to 120 miles is there. Understand? So why multiple data centers they're creating in single location? You know what is the reason?
Data security, data availability, what you can say.
Let me
DR.
explain. Yeah, definitely. You're correct. Let me explain. Suppose here Canada is there. So this is myself. I'm planning to start my own company and I need to create my servers in the data center. So instead of creating my servers in my own data center, that's a very risky job. So I have preferred cloud data center. So Canada is my target location. Canada is my target location to create my services, right? Example, my business is e-commerce, so selling products online, just similar to Flipkart, Amazon, like this business. So my database servers, application servers, web servers, these all servers I need to create. Suppose created web servers, database servers, application servers, like this. Okay, so these servers I have keep it in my one data center. That means if one data center they created. So now the data center is like this. DC1. DC1. So now my customers, these are my customers. So they are trying to connect from different locations to access my services on the cloud. It's well and good. All of a sudden, my data center is down. my application is not accessible and these users unable to access the application. So this is not a proper setup. This is not a proper setup. You understand? This is not a proper setup. So in every IT company, every companies, they maintain what are the servers, what are the applications, okay? They maintain in another data center, okay? Another data center we call as, okay? Similar servers we need to set up. Similar servers we need to set up. Like this. So this is my PR site, primary site. This is my DR site, disaster recovery site. In case this data center is down, I don't have any problem and connection will be get connected to this data center automatically. So there is a load balancers actively working entire day. In case of any service is down, the sessions will get connected from the DC to. So this is the setup they'll be configured. This is the high availability configurations. Nowadays, every company, they'll follow this type of structures. So to configure the DR in the same location is not a safe. So we will keep it in different data center. Maybe you can raise a question. Sir, we have another location also, is there Hyderabad, Singapore, Mumbai. Can we set up the data center in another location? Yes, we can set up a DR site in another location. May I know what is the problem will be there? May I know what is the problem?
Latency.
Latency. So guys, most of the people have an idea about latency. Let me tell you, whoever don't know latency, the communication speed. The communication speed, if it reduced, you will get a high latency. High latency means there is a problem you'll get. The connectivity issues, performance issues you will arise. To reduce the latencies in the same Canada location, another data center we will take it and we will establish the DR configuration on the particular location. So like that, in Hyderabad, 3 data centers, Mumbai, 3 data centers, Canada, 3 data centers. Like that, most of the data centers are created. Okay? Well and good. So this entire setup, especially in the cloud, okay, especially in the cloud, in AWS, we called as VPC. What is the purpose of VPC we are using? Which is used to create your services privately. So you can access your applications only you and your customers, not for everyone. So the complete network setup we called as VPC. So VPC stands for Virtual Private Cloud. So again, you will get one more question. Sir, during the demo session, AWS is a public cloud, Azure is a public cloud, GCP, Google Cloud is a public cloud. Oracle cloud is a public cloud. Alibaba is a public cloud. But now you're telling that virtual private cloud. What is the differences between the virtual private cloud and the public cloud? Anybody can give me the comment on this? What is meaning of public cloud and what is meaning of a private cloud? Any answers?
Public cloud is like a open cloud, like a Google Drive. You can go share the drive, but when you go in the VPC, like a virtual private network inside of the AWS, actually, it's create your own infrastructure where whatever you do, it is only become private to those people, whichever the credential is shared.
Correct. Wonderful answer, Hassan. Wonderful answer. Yeah. Whatever he is given explanation is absolutely right. So public means generally AWS is not targeted for only for you. Hey, you are my best customer, you are my best customer. Not like that. So it's open to everyone. So these all 32 locations, 99 data centers is open for everyone. This is a public cloud. Anybody can come and create an account and you can use the services no matter what. So once you're creating the services, that you can make it a public or private, that's your wish. Okay, even Google Drive, it's a service, is a public cloud service. When you're uploading your photos and videos and anything, any personal data, it is visible to everyone. No, it's a safely, securely, it will be stored on in Google Drive with your Gmail account. It is linked and you're able to managing it. Similar way, Amazon VPC also, it's open for everyone. Now you can use it, that you can create the services in the virtual private cloud. That's a privately you can create the services and you can manage it. Maybe you want to make it a public. Yes, you can make it a public. That's your wish. Understand? So public cloud service is best or virtual private cloud is best means both are best. Depends on the scenario. Maybe your application is very confidential, only your customers only we need to use, your users only you need to use, you can make it as a virtual private cloud. If it is not it's not that much of secret, anybody can view and you can grow your business, just you want to advertisement your application services, you can make it a public. That's your wish. 99% everybody they're using a private level because of data security is needed. So without VPC, without virtual private cloud, we'll not able to create any resources, especially like servers, databases, okay, like this. So servers and databases, these are very, very important, right? So before you moving to creating the servers and databases, etc., probably in the next week. So today and tomorrow, day after tomorrow, until Sunday, okay, everybody, you need to finish to learn a complete knowledge of AWS cloud environment. AWS cloud environment you will learn. So VPC will give you a scalable infrastructure. I'll tell you what is meaning of scalable infrastructure. Guys, everybody have a Wi-Fi router in your home? Everybody have a Wi-Fi router?
Yes.
Right, good. What is the purpose of your using?
Share the internet.
Yes, share the internet connections to the multiple devices. Share the internet connections to the multiple devices. So this person is entering this one cable to this router. This is internet cable. Okay, this is internet cable. This is we called as WAN cable. This is a WAN communication. Okay, this is a WAN communication. You can see this. You can see this. The blue one is a WAN communication. The yellow ones are LAN communication, local area network communication. So Wi-Fi is available. You can connecting through Wi-Fi. Okay, wireless connection. But wired connections, only 4 systems you can communicate each other. This is called a small switch. This is called a small switch. So with this, only 4 systems we can connect each other. If you more than 4 systems, if you want to connect with the switch, is this possible? Practically it is possible.
Create a switch.
That's what I'm
Add
asking
another
you.
switch.
If this is a switch, right, is a 4 connections are available. If more than 4 connections is possible, not at all possible, because of only 4 ports are available. Because of it is a physical switch. Because of it is a physical switch. So here, scalable infrastructure. Scalable means if more systems we are taking into the data center in your company, you need a more number of ports switch is required. Am I right? To configure and sharing the network. But in AWS Cloud, VPC is providing a scalable infrastructure. That means you can create a number of servers. Creating the number of servers, the VPC will provide the network automatically. But it has some a very long distance is there. That means a huge number of network connectivity they can able to take care of it. So that I can explain later. So compared to your physical infrastructure, cloud infrastructure, it is a scalable infrastructure based on your growth of your company project. If you are including the servers and services into the network will accept and providing the communications to the system. That is called scalable infrastructure. Scalable means creating more and growing one by one, multiple. Okay, systems are growing in the network and they're providing the network communication. So this particular Amazon VPC is providing a network communications to one server to another server. Okay, better communication. So when coming to the network, it's altogether is IP address. So IP address, there are 2 types. Okay, IP address, there are 2 types, guys. IP version 4 and IP version 6. You already attended my last 3 sessions. So whoever not attended, please watch the videos. I hope you already got it. So I clearly explained what is IP version 4 and what is a design and where it is coming from, and public IP address and private IP address. In private IP address, again classes A, B, C, D, E. Okay. So A, B, C, how the IP address are segregated and what is the range of IP address. That all concept I explained in the previous videos. Whoever not attended, please watch once again. So similar way, IPv6 also is that both IPv4 and IPv6 is supported by Amazon VPC. IPv6 is not required us, so IPv4 is enough. You can learn and you can practice it. This VPC is completely controlling of your AWS network, but managing of complete network communication, VPC, it has a multiple features are available. So the features are like a security groups, access control list. So this type of features are available. I will explain what is meaning of security group, what is meaning of access control list. So these all options I will explain later. Okay. So now coming here, by default, you can check any region. You can check any region like out of 32 or 31, any region you can go. Definitely minimum 1 VPC is available. Suppose right now in Canada, so by default 1 VPC is available. This is called a default VPC. Can you please name it as a default? Okay, Canada VPC. This is called default Canada VPC. So what is a default Canada VPC and what is meaning of custom VPC? So any region, by default, one VPC is there. And if based on your requirement, you can create a custom VPC also. Guys, by default VPC, every communication is allowed. Incoming, outgoing communication is by default allowed. So this is not a safe and secured to build your servers and configure your services. And by default, in the default VPC, internet connection is enabled. Internet connection is enabled. So with that, what are the services you are configured? What are the servers you have created? Externally, you can connect. So that we can directly create a database servers. We can create a Windows servers, Linux machines, Mac computers by directly. And the default VPCs are not as safe and secure. This is only just giving an introduction to the customers. Hey, a default VPC is there. With that, you can connect and you can customize your environment based on your taste, based on your experience. So what is meaning of custom VPC means? Based on your experience, based on your applications and connectivity configuration network topology, you can create a new VPC based on your IP address standard network. By default, internet connections are not available. So whatever the custom VPC has created, then after that, you can launch your servers and you can configure your services. Then it will be providing the full tight security for your applications. So now can tell me guys, default VPC is the best or custom VPC is the best?
Default VPC is the best.
Rajshekar garu,
Yeah.
you are giving a wrong answer. Default and security ledu.
Okay, sorry.
Custom VPC
Okay.
is the best communication. Maybe
Okay.
for easy management, default is best. But in real-time environment, we are not using default VPC.
Okay.
Right? Custom VPC, based on your taste, you are creating it.
Okay.
But lot of knowledge is required to create a custom VPC. I will tell how to create it. Okay, how many maximum VPCs you can create per region? 5 custom VPCs you can create. 5. 5 is a very maximum. 5 is a very maximum. That's more than you can create lakhs of computers, millions of computers you can manage. Okay.
Rajesh, when we are talking about custom VPCs, like VPC, like one log box inside of another log box, inside of another log box, and another log box. So 5 continuous log box, like a 5 continuous VPC. That's the maximum security, right?
You can create individual VPCs 5. In that VPC, each VPC you can create a multiple networks.
Right. Okay.
Each individual VPCs are there. So right now it is showing as a default VPC here. Okay. Like that, 5 more we can create the custom VPCs. Perfect. So now come back to the networking concept, guys. Come back to the networking concept. Okay. So class A, class B, class C. These are the private IP addresses. These are the LAN IP addresses. The range is this one. The range is this one. Okay, well and good. So right now, the AWS Canada region, the default VPC IP address is this one. This is the Canada default IP address is there. Okay. What do you mean this? Anybody can tell me? Based on you are looking this IP address, with this evidence, what you can consider it is?
Class B.
Okay, perfect. It is a class B IP address. Huh? It is a
Class
class B IP address. It is class B IP address. Perfect. So how you are identified? The range, huh? The range. So 172.31, it belongs to class B. Between the range, this IP address is there. You can identify, and you are identified. So now, this class B IP address means this is a class B address, and it is a private address or public IP address. It is private IP address. Perfect. So what is meaning of /16? What is meaning of /16? Huh? What is meaning of /16? So guys, to understand /16, I'm going to explain small story here. I'm going to explain small story here. Guys, this is dollar colony. Okay, the colony name is dollar colony. It has multiple houses are available in this colony. The multiple houses are available. So this is a road number 1, this is a road number 2, this is a road number 3, this is a road number 4. Let's you can consider. So these entire houses are available in one particular zone. That's why we given the name called dollar colony. So one postman is came and they need to deliver some parcel. Okay, how this person will be identify a exact house in this dollar colony?
There should be some numbering or address.
Exactly, number. So number is a customer number or maybe house address, house number.
Right.
House number, right? So house numbers nowadays, how they'll be creating like this? Example, plot number 111, house number 11-1, okay, 11-1, 272. Like this, they'll be there. Okay. So what is meaning of 11-1? Don't know, right? Really don't know. So they have some kind of a background theory is available. Let me explain.
What is the word you said?
Sorry?
What is the word you just said, like a P-race?
I didn't understand what you're asking, Hassan.
I am asking like you said like let's say you have this race, but I didn't hear the specific word.
Okay, I'll tell you. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
So the person wants to deliver a post them some mail copy. One of the person. Example, this is a actual house need to deliver the parcel. Okay. The complete area, okay, will be a zone. Okay, some specific location. Some houses are constructed. They given the number layout, plotting. Okay. So plot wise, they have given the during the time the customer before constructing the house, they are identifying with the plot number. So plot number 1, plot number 2, plot number 3, like that. So up to nearly 300 houses or 400 houses they sold out. That means only land they sold out. That time there is no house, right? So that's why they given the plot number. Plot number. After the persons are constructed, the house, and the government of India, maybe the particular area housing board, the management, they given some number. How these numbers are given? Example, 11 oblique 1, comma 272. So this number they given. So here in this particular colony, so that different numbers are there. Example, 11 oblique 1, 270, 11 oblique 1, 271, 272, 273, like that they are created. So how they are identified? How they are identified? That's a very difficult here to understand. So now I am explaining this. So suppose this dollar colony is in, okay, the dollar colony is in one of the big city. Okay, the city is in Hyderabad. City is in Hyderabad. In this city, this colony is one of the small colony in one of the particular location. Example, guys, I'm in Hyderabad, so I'm taking Hyderabad example. Suppose it is Kukatpalli. Okay. So now, basically, the Kukatpalli is in Hyderabad location. Okay. In this Kukatpalli, there is number of colonies are there. Okay. And one of the colony name is Dollar Colony. Suppose this 11 number, the 11 number, maybe Hyderabad, Greater Hyderabad Municipal Commissioner, they provided the code for the code. The code means the particular area code was given 11. Suppose. And the Dollar Colony, under this Kukatpalli, the first colony was developed. Okay, maybe they given the serial number is 1. So now 11-1 means we can easily identify, okay, this is a Dollar Colony. Understand? Are you understand? So how this colony was identified? Immediately when you are giving the number, so we can easily identify 11-1 means, okay, is a Dollar Colony. 11-2 is a NTR Colony. 11-3 is Indira Colony. So like that they have differently, the colonies are segregated. The colonies are segregated. So the /1, /2, /3, these are segregated. So as of now, whatever the concept I explained in the Lerman terminology with this example, everybody's understood?
Just want to be like a double.
No. 1 minute. 1 minute. You can add your question. Whatever I'm explaining, this is understand, not understand.
Not 100% understand. I just
Okay, then you can raise your question.
Okay, so you said like 11-1. So Kukatpalli, it's just like inside, or I mean, like as I see, like you put like 11-1, comma 272. So that Dollar Colony comes later. Like normally when we write the address, doesn't it come is the first one?
Hassan, I'm not actually GHMC person. I don't know whatever it is. I'm just taking an example, converting in a feeding you for an understandable way.
Okay, okay. Just
So,
finish it. Then I think I just misread it. Okay, just finish this thing. Then I will
okay,
ask question
yeah.
if I don't get it.
Because really, this house number was created in this way. I don't know. I just created my own story. I'm explaining to you. Okay. I really don't know. I never checked with the GSMC. Maybe 11 like is a Kukatpalli, 1 like a dollar colony. I don't know. I just created a small story. I'm explaining to you. Okay. My story is understandable or not. Maybe if you are already experienced in the social area like a government, how they are plotting, I really don't know. Frankly, I'm telling, I really don't know. I just created a small story in my own way. Okay, so Hyderabad is a very big city. In that big city, there are some areas are there: Kukatpalli, High Tech City, Bachpalli. So different areas are there. So one of the area, the many colonies are constructed, like 100 colonies, 200 colonies, like that. So one of the first colony name is Dollar Colony. So in the Dollar Colony, nearly 500 to 1000 houses are there. This is the concept I am explaining you. Okay. Don't relate it to anything. Don't relate it to anything. Just a simple elementary mathematics. Okay. Elementary story. Okay. So you can tell me now. You understand what is meaning of 11 and what is meaning of 1?
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, fine. Anybody? Any other questions here? Similar way. Okay. Similar way. I'm taking the copy and I'm going to paste here. Number 2, this is Cindy Colony. This is Cindy Colony. And this is 2. This is one more example. So like many colonies are there. Suppose house number is 272. In this colony, house number is 272. Okay. In this colony, house number is 272. Okay. So here 272, I marked it as a green, and here I'll mark it as a, I don't know colors, yellow. Okay. So here it's a green. Here I'll mark it as a yellow. So Cindy Colony and Dollar Colony near to near. Okay. So unfortunately, the postman, okay, is identified 272 house. Going to Cindy Colony, he's delivered this parcel. Is that correct? No, right? So when he is appointed for a postman, the postal head of his master will be giving some postal copies to the postman. Hey, you please only work on 11-1 zone. You should not work on any other zone. So 11-1 means this person will be only working on, okay, 11-1 postman is working only in the Dollar Colony to deliver the parcels. And this guy is 11-2, okay, 11-2 postman is only Cindy Colony postman. If you have any problem is there, he will come and deliver it. Okay. Similar way, IP addresses also, they segregated into groups. Understand? Segregated into groups. So now come here, I will explain. So previously I explained the concept of Hyderabad, right? Hyderabad. So Hyderabad, you can take it as an IP address. Hyderabad is an IP address concept. In Hyderabad, different locations are there, like a Kukatpalli, High Tech City, Madhapur, different Sikandrabad, Lingampalli, different locations are there. Let's take an example. Hyderabad. So, you know, Hyderabad is not a twin cities, is a tri-cities now. Triple cities now. You know that? Hyderabad, Sikandrabad, Cyberabad. Okay. Now it's a triple city. Hyderabad is not a twin cities now. Now it is a triple city, tri-city actually. So Secunderabad is separate, Hyderabad is separate, and Cyberabad is separate. Same like that. So IP addresses are divided into class A, class B, and class C. So this is the private IP addresses range. This is a private IP address range. Suppose, let's take an example. I'm taking some example here for your better understand. In Madhapur, there are so many colonies are there. Yeah. So Madhapur is a colony, as example, some area in Cyberabad. So Madhapur is an area is located in Cyberabad. Gachibowli is located in Cyberabad. Okay. Toli Choki maybe is in Cyberabad. Manikonda is in Cyberabad. Let's think about it. Same way, in your company, you can consider class A is a Hyderabad, HYD. Class B is a Secunderabad, SC. Class C is a Cyberabad, SB, Cyberabad. Understood? So like that, class A, class B, class C is there. High-tech city is completely IT was developed. Okay. So in Hyderabad, some area is developed for a different type of business. Secunderabad is developed for different type of business. You can think about it. Similar way, in our IT companies also, okay, we have a low-range companies, mid-range companies, high-range companies are there. Low-range companies, mid-range companies, high-range companies. 100 users, 500 users, 1000 users, 50,000 users, 1 lakh users, 10 lakh users, 1 million users, like that. Users are available. Different small company to bigger companies. But every company is not a maintain a single network. They maintain multiple networks based on the projects and application security concept level. Suppose now whatever the IP address we have taken from the AWS environment, the Canada location 172.31.0.0/16 means this is one area of this network. One area of this network. Understood? One area of this network. So as of now, if you understand, well and good. If you not understand, I'll give you one more example. So 172.31.0.0/16 is part of B network. This is a small range is between this maximum range. Kumar, Hassan, Mani, Kavita, everybody's understood?
Maximum range. Can you just go one line back?
Sorry.
The maximum range you just said. So that's
Which one is
255.
maximum range? This one and this one.
Okay.
And then I'm asking you, this is a maximum range or this is a maximum range? This is a first and this is a second. You can tell me which one is the maximum range and what is the minimum range?
That's what I lost. That's why I asked you. I'm just
Okay, right. Okay, let me explain. That's what I'm asking you. Okay, everybody silent means I can understand. Everybody knows about it. Okay, fine. So to understand, I need to open Excel. So then only you will be understand this. Let me open Excel, guys. 172.16.0.1. This is my start IP address. What is my end IP address? 172.16.0.1. 31.255.255. This is end IP address.
Clear.
There are a lot of ways to explain the concept until unless you are responded. Okay, this is a starting.
Sorry, I
and
might
this
ask
is
a
ending.
lot of extra
No problem.
questions.
That's what this is the first day. This concept I learned after 15 days because
Okay.
during that time I don't know how I understand. After I understand, I'm trying to explain in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. Okay, I know that because it's a tough subject. I told you, it's a tough subject. Okay, so is a starting IP address and ending IP address. This is a total range of B. This is a total range of class B, private IP address. Now, Canada Central, the Canada Central is providing, this is the IP address range 172.31.0.0. So 172.31.0.0. My question is, this range is available in this range or not? Carefully, you can check and let me know. This range is available between this range or not?
We should say so like 172.31. So
1 minute,
it's
1 minute,
fall
1 minute,
between.
1 minute, 1 minute. Hassan, 1 minute. I'll tell you one more information. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this?
Yes, yes.
Okay. It is not working. Padmavati Express routes. You can see, guys. This is again example only for your understand purpose. Sikandrabad is a starting location. Tirupati is a destination location. Okay. Sikandrabad is a starting location. Tirupati is a destination location. The train number 12764 will start from Sikandrabad to Tirupati. And it will stop. These are the locations. These are the locations. Okay, these are the locations. Now can tell me, okay, now can tell me Nellore is a part of this route or not? Nellore is a
It is a part
destination,
of this route.
is a range, some location will be communicating in this range or not? That's my question.
Yes, it is.
It will communicate. Yes, Nellore is there. Suppose Vijayawada.
Yeah, it is also.
It is
It is
also,
like
right?
a train route. It's from like from A to Z. All this thing
Exactly.
inside B to
Yes.
Y, everything gonna come. It's on
Yes.
route.
Yes. And stop it here. Stop. One more example I'll give you. Here is a 1. Here is a 2. Okay. So in this range, 10 is available. Yes, it is available. Yeah, 10 is available. 15 is
Yeah.
available in this route. Yes,
Yeah.
15 is available in this route. So my question is, this is a starting and this is a ending. This range is available in this range or not? That's my question.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because see, 172, yes, it is a starting number, 31. So here is just starting with the 16 and ending with the 31. So definitely this range is available. So
Yes.
even the range is 0.0, here ending is 255, 255. So that means, so the range is coming here. The range is coming here almost here, it will come here. It will come here. Understand?
Yep.
Suppose you can tell me 172.29.0.0. Now can tell me this range will come, where it will come? Before 31st, before 31
Yes.
or after 31?
Before 31st.
Before 31, right? Before 31. So now here. So now can tell me, suppose 172.172.17.0.0. Where it will come? Now can tell me.
Before
172.
29.
Huh?
Before 29 and between 116.
So where you can place it? After 16, right? After
Yeah.
16.
After oh.
So, again, I'm coming to the 10th class mathematics. Okay. I don't like mathematics, but I don't have any chance to teach again. So, subset of concept is that. Subset of concept. You know, subset of. What do you mean that subset of? Subset of. Have you seen this kind of images in your 10th class books? Okay. Subset of. A is subset of B. B is subset of A. Okay. So this type of concept will be there. Huh? 4. 4 is a subset of A. B is a not subset of A. X is subset of Y. So this type of mathematics concepts you learn in elementary mathematics, huh? In high school mathematics. So come here, the same concept we can apply here. 172.31.0.0 is a subset of the maximum range. Not understand? My question is 172.31 is a subset of the maximum range between this to this.
Yes.
This number is available in this range or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Available.
Yeah, it is available. Subset అంటే ఉందా అని అడుగుతున్నా అంతే. సో ఈ రేంజ్ అనేది ఈ రేంజ్లో ఉందా, సబ్సెట్టా ఉందా అని అడుగుతున్నా. ఎస్ ఉంది. సో దట్ మీన్స్ దిస్ ఇస్ అ మేజర్ నెట్వర్క్. This is a major network. This is a small network. Understood?
Yes.
So again, this network we will take multiple subnets we will create tomorrow. We will create a multiple subnets. We'll create a multiple subnets. So then you can understand what is the in-depth of the network topologies we are using, how the systems are communicating in the real world, that you can see tomorrow.
Sounds good. So it's going to be Monday class, right? So tomorrow is no class.
Tomorrow is no class. No, I'm planning to take. Let me check my calendar. So any things are there. So let me check. Because of next week, I'm not available. Okay. So thank you all. So we'll connect tomorrow.